This week, I want to teach you how to create a super cool hologram effect in Premiere Pro without any plugins to make things easy. I recommend shooting yourself in front of a green screen. Now make sure the green screen is lit evenly to make it yourself easy. Next, we're going to dive into Premiere Pro and drop that shot into our timeline. Now we're going to start with keying the green, and let's use the Ultra Key effect for that. We first draw a mask around the subject, and this makes it easier to key. But this mask can be really rough though. Then we're going to apply the effect, then select the green in our shot and put the output to alpha channel. With the matte generation tools, we fine-tune our key so that we are completely cut out from the background. Then we apply just a tiny bit of choke and a bit of soften to have a tiny bit of feather to the key. And then we set the output back to composite. And our key is done next. We're going to nest the shot, so right-click on it and choose Nest Now with the color balance. RGB effect, we can get rid of the reds and greens in the shot and remain the blues. So play around with these color properties until you have your desired look. And once that's done, we're going to use the Venetian blinds effect. First, I'll set the transition completion to around 25%, and then I'm going to set the direction to 90 degrees. Then I'll adjust the width until I have a desired look. I think that this looks kind of great. Now I'm also going to feather the blinds a bit as well. Let's place a keyframe in the beginning of the clip on the width and the transition completion properties. Then we're going to the middle of the clip and adjust these properties. And then we're going to copy the first keyframes and paste them at the end of our clip. Next up is adding the wave warp effect. I told you we'd be using a lot of effects right now. Set the wave type to smooth noise and direction to 0 degrees. Adjust the wave height and width to your likings. Same with the wave speed. I like to keep mine around 5, then animate the face, placing a keyframe at the beginning where it's about 0 degrees and a keyframe at the end. You can choose the amount of degrees of this, but I'm going to put mine around maybe 200 degrees, and last but not least, you can play around with the opacity and blend modes as well. Here's my final result.